Hello, nerds, and welcome to 4Nerds Gaming. You're on with Happy Bandit, and we're playing on the Buildar server, Rift in Time, Builder's Delight by Llama-Craft, which has now gotten over 100 installs. Let's give them a round of applause. Oh, yeah, we can't clap until 1.9. Sad. Anyway, got a couple of cool things planned for today. Talk a little bit about this over here. But mainly, we're going to be working over there. But thanks to this sweet dual work table, I can show off everything. So first, deco bench. Craft table, clay, some green, red, blue dyes. You get this cool table here. And all you do is throw in clay and those 3 dyes into here. And you can make all this stuff. So let's just grab a couple of everything here. And I've actually not done this before, so I don't know. Oh, okay, that's cool. Okay. Boop. So that's not a 1-for-1. Okay, I'm just curious here. Okay, so 1 piece of clay gives 8, or not clay, but 1 to 8. So that's kind of cool. But the point is, you just put these things in here, and then you can make all the things. So, for example, I know that I'm going to need a piano. There's a piano right there. We'll hold down Shift. Hang on, let me. Oh no, hold on. Hold on. There we go. Hold down Shift, and you see it takes 72 clay, 33 red, 25 green, and 14 blue. Click it, and you got a piano. So, I don't know exactly. I know it's going to go in this room, but I don't know exactly where. So, let's just say we'll put it there for now. Look at that. Look at that piano. Isn't that cool? But anyway, we're going to start filling in some of these rooms here with decorations. Another thing, if you remember last time, I had put the wrong carpet in here and I couldn't figure out what to do with it. Hammer and chisel. Hammer and chisel. Pull up the carpet. Also works with the tiles. So, there you go. But, yeah, Dark Knight was like, hey, you probably knew this already, but you can do this. And I was like, no, I did not know that. But thank you. Anyway, the other thing. So, autonomous activator. These things used to be really expensive to make. They required emeralds and diamonds and all this stuff. And now it's just tin, pistons, chests, and these things. And I was like, sweet. So let's make a few of those. And then I got to looking at how, like, the plan I had and realized I needed a little bit more than that. So I had to go get a whole bunch more stuff. And so I had to go mining for tin. Tin is, oh, hold on. Is that it? There we go. Tin, it's really easy to find tin when you're not looking for it. Not so easy when you can't, or when you are looking for it. One other thing before I forget, I think I mentioned the bookshelves. See, we're going to go pop, pop, pop. Start filling these rooms with real books instead of just boring old, plain old bookshelves. So I had to do that because I'm running out of room for the books. I've got this thing here filled with books. This guy here filled with books. I got to start. You know what? We're going to do this. Our first book in this library here, Unbreaking 3. Boom. There you go. So I had to put that out, but that's what I'm going to be doing with that. I textured these walls. I added just a little bit of a look to them. Let me know what you think. I feel like it adds a lot more than just having this flat wall the whole way around. But I would really appreciate some feedback on what you think about that. I think it gives it a good look. But So anyway, we're going to be adding more stuff like that, and put up paintings and all sorts of stuff. The next thing we're going to do over here is going to be the staircase, and there's going to be a lot more to it than just a staircase. So I'm excited for that. So let us fly over here. And you remember I talked about automating some ale production and doing some stuff with this tavern over here. I've been doing some work on that. So I've got a tree farm and a wheat farm. The tree farm, again, just is a power source because everything over here is going to need power. Okay, this has been happening a lot lately. Those are connected, but it's just been glitching out. But that runs down over that direction. You'll see more of that here in a second. Yeah, we got all this, keeping everything powered. And we got the wheat over there. So I have never made ale before. Growthcraft ale. I've helped Keelan brew beer, but I've never made ale. So it took me a while to figure out how I wanted to do this, but this is what I've come up with. It's a lot of it's been all in my brain, so I'm not 100% certain how efficient and effective everything is going to be, but is what it is. First thing I need to do is I need some brew kettles. So you make a cauldron, put it in there, get you a brew kettle. So the brew kettles are going to go where these torches are, and actually we're going to have another set right here. Then come down here, tap into our water supply. Okay, so these will supply the water to our kettles, but I had to put that in first because in order to keep the kettles hot, or keep them cooking, we need something to warm them. And thanks to the logic of Minecraft, that makes sense, doing it like that. Alright, so if we look in here, it's filled with water. So what happens is we need to run our wheat into there. So we're going to go stop. Do this. And I'm just going to do that. Hope this works. Aha! So we are getting ale, no hops, and young. And the nice thing is we're also going to get all this bone meal that I can use to put in this guy to make the wheat grow faster. Alright, so that's good. That's doing its thing. Now we need to get some mad hops. So we got hop farm here, right? Not as efficient as I want it to be, or at least for my automated system. That's why we have these guys, these auto guys. So let's pick what we got here. You'll notice the problem is when you hit them, they don't actually go in your inventory. They fly away. And so we will address that in a moment. But I got to get rid of all of this because we're going to rearrange it. So I'm going to clear out these 1, 2, 3, 4, and then rearrange it. And hopefully my master plan will come together as I see it in my head. Oh, that's my hole. There is the new and improved hop farm. Hop farm. Now, you're probably wondering why I did it like this. Well, as I pointed out before, when you right-click to get the hops, they just sort of fly. Okay? So I'm going to be using these autonomous activators to activate autonomously the right-clicking of said hop. Okay? So, basically, come on. Basically, it's going to right-click on the thing, and it's just going to go plop, plop down. That is why we're going to put some vacuum hoppers around to suck all of that up. Now, I may have more here than I need, but we'll get it sorted out as need be. We'll just say that for now. Now, kind of the give and take of the autonomous activators being cheaper is that they do require power now. So that's why right here we have run some power. And right here I have some power duct. Yep. See them clicking? See them getting to work? Yeah. So the hoppers, they're going to suck all that up. I'm going to have a system that's going to send it down here. It's going to run these hops all the way over here. Running over here, and then put them into the hop barrel. So I will finish all that because it's going to take a while to get all those set up, but that's how that's going to go. So we got the hop barrel here, and then we need to put our brew kettles over here, like so. Alright, I am short on servos at the moment. So let me just give the quick and dirty of what's going to happen here. We are going to send these guys out and over like this, and I'll continue all the way down with this, obviously. And we're going to put that like that. There you go. So that is going to send all those guys over. Now, as you can see in here, I've got, I guess that's a bucket of young hops. Young, no hops. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. I don't know if this is actually necessary or not, but I'm going to use this hardened fluiduct instead of the temperate fluiduct to transfer it from there to there and then out, because I accidentally used this on lava one time and they exploded. So the idea here is that this is hot and I don't want it to explode. So anyhow, we are going to, so hang on. As you can see, there are hops in there. I'm going to put this here and put a servo here. But I want to restrict it to that. So basically, it's going to restrict it to that. We're going to enable that. And it's going to start coming into there and being the hopped young. And I can take this bucket here and put it in there. And it's going to do its thing. So, from here, we are going to, and I didn't bring any with me, so I'm going to steal one of these guys. Y'all have seen these. I'm actually going to put a drum here, which I can make real quick. Put that there, and that will kind of catch the excess. Call you right there. So I'm going to feed all of these guys into here, and then out from here into a series of ferment barrels. So I am going to take you and you. Why did you do that? So that's both hopped young. Put it in there. You may know how this works. And then I have got another wort farm here that I should have plenty of nether wort. But you know how this goes. You put the nether wort into there, and it takes about 1 billion years to ferment this. But then it will be hopped fermented, and then it's going to go, the hopped fermented is going to go out of here into another barrel or another drum, and to more barrels that are going to have redstone for the extended. And I'm going to have to make more servos to do all that, to restrict what can flow where and whatnot. But all in all, that's kind of how this process is going to go. And, oh, I forgot to make it. I'm also going to have an auto bottler too. So I think what I'm going to do is get all that done, and then I'll come back and show you the final product. Well, it may look a little funky, but here it is. This is it. We got it going. Like I said, we got the young non-hopped there. Comes over here, it gets hopped. Comes into here. We got a drum full of young hopped ale. Comes over here. Gets fermented. Goes out of those. Comes around over to here. That's overflow. I don't think I actually need that, but it's there. Look at that. Then they come into here. The hopped fermented ale gets turned into the extended. Again, overflow. Probably not going to need it. And then that goes down and around over to here, and I've got this paused for the moment so I can show what happened. I've got a cyclic assembler here to make bottles, and it's going to make bottles. Throw them down here into the fluid transposer, which is getting this ale. Oh, that's odd. I just assumed it was a bucket. I guess not. Interesting. Okay. And then it's going into here, which is going to get filled up. I am going to end up eventually sending these up into the tavern. Which I'm going to redo this tavern. A lot of the look of it. Just, you know, kind of give it a cooler look. In fact, you know, let's start with this. Up. Hey. And then I want to have a like an ale dispensary or something up here where you can just walk up, look, get an ale. I may end up adding wine to maybe cider, just because they're easy to make and a whole lot easier to automate, really. So we'll just kind of see, but that's what we got going on there right now. We got that was one batch of barrels, made all that, so that's cool. So this is just gonna do its thing, and I'm pretty happy with it. I don't think the hops are actually keeping up with the need. We've got another idea about that Oracle gave me to do, but at the same time, you know, I've got way more than I'm never going to use that much. So at this point, it's all just kind of for show anyway. So, you know, it is what it is. I like it. I think it's going to be cool. Excuse me. I may go ahead and add some apple trees over here and do some cider making. And we got the grapes there. I could do some wine if I wanted. But we're just sort of play it by ear, see how it goes. So, well, that's gonna do it for this episode. Next time, as I mentioned, that I record. I don't know what Keelan and the wife and Laura have got going on, but we are going to this guy here. We're gonna put in the big finale of that. I'm gonna start decorating the house. Also, I had an idea. I got these carpenter doors, and I was thinking about, really, why did that happen? Oh, I'll fix that. I was thinking about giving each room its own style of door, its own door texture. So if you got any thoughts on that, let me know. But for now, that's going to do it. And we will see you next time on 4 Nerds Gaming. Goodbye.